Carnegie's Carnival Casino. The first match will be Pete Wall from Crip Brand taking on Almar Wolf and points to your tag team. So this is for Pete Wall. Pete Wall will decide, since Pete Wall, but since he's in a match already, I'm not going to do the Jesse 6 match. So go ahead, show them on camera on the wheel. I'll write it down and I'll hit you guys up privately.
There we go.
Maybe we turn the other way and do it. Maybe like, Maddie, turn your body the other way and do it, maybe.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber or 6-man HIC.
Oh my God. People just got added to it. Okay. Next match is...
Oh, they got an advertisement.
Okay, up next is Doc Charlton with Layer Brand taking on Crip Brand, Brandon Quavox. Doc Charlton stepped up, so he's the one who's going to have the opportunity here. Hello, how are you doing? Let's go.
TLC or Barbershop for double points.
TLC or Barbershop for double points. That'll be interesting. If somebody actually does a barbershop, whoever ends up losing the match is going to end up bald. I hope your uncle, he's Dr. Charlatan. I hope he goes for it. Okay, up next, MJG, Mean Joey Green, Layer Brand, Crip Brand against Lumber Sexual Stand. MJG was stepped up, so he gets to decide the stipulation and spin for him. How you doing? Smash that thumbs up for me. We're just getting prepared for the supercard. We're booking it here. Spin the wheel, make the deal. There's some people stepped up for matches. It's happening Friday, 3 p.m. Friday. Supercard time. Carnegie's Carnival Casino coming up. Huge pay-per-view going down. Stay tuned. Go ahead, spin for MJG. Mean Joey Green.
Falls Count Anywhere match.
Falls Count Anywhere. And that's all this?
Yep.
Okay, well that's determined, so I don't have to get a hold of Mean Joey Green. You're in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Lumber Sexual Stand. Wow, should be a good one. Up next, Wolf Trigovici from Layer Brand taking on Crip Brand with Luke Harper. Spin the wheel. Make the deal.
It says ladder with champ ad or loser for EP manager.
EP manager.
Yep. Champ ad or loser for EP for episode for EP manager.
How many episodes? Does it say how many episodes?
It said 4 episodes.
Well, you gotta give me the number.
That's what I did.
Loser for 4 episodes. Okay. So in that match, it's going to be a ladder and match with Luke Harper, but Wolf Trigovici gets to add somebody else to that match. Hey, Jake. Welcome. So we'll find out who Wolf's going to add from the roster to that match, and or he's going to pick the loser of the match. So you can keep it one-on-one, and the loser of the match, Luke Harper or Wolf, can end up being the other person's manager for 4 episodes. So that's those stipulations. Up next, we have non-title match. Because Mordred Nightwalker, he stepped up, but he won a belt. So I'm making this a non-title match for him. Crip Brand, Mordred Nightwalker versus Layer Brand, Walter. This is the only time we see Brand versus Brand. Hey girl on fire, how you doing? Nice to see you, Cassandra. Say hi, Maddie.
Hey.
This is the only time you see Brand versus Brand during Supercards. So up next, we have, like I said, for non-title, Mordred Nightwalker versus Walter, the big man. Layer Brand, spin that wheel, make that deal. I'll get all these people, private chats in Skype, to find out your stipulations.
Ooh, Carnegie's Choice.
Ooh, I get to pick that one. the general manager, GM owner here at Monstar Factory Wrestling, I get to pick the choice of that stipulation. Well. Stay tuned. Hey Rob, how you doing?
Hello.
Up next we have Crip Brand Detective Jason Lake stepping up, so he gets to pick the stipulation versus Layer Brand's Bishop Rick, the Witch Hunter.
Spin that wheel.
Make the deal.
TLC or barbershop for double points. Spicy.
But both individuals, if somebody picks a barbershop one, both individuals have to agree to it to be able to get their hair chopped off. I don't force anybody to, because I don't roll that way. Barbershop for double, or TLC, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, up next we have one of the ladies stepped up. You might know her, Mrs. U-Taker, Layer Brand, versus Crip's Brand's very own Forsaken Society's sister Miriam, coming in play here. So here we go. Spin the wheel, make the deal. I'll be getting hold of each person individually in Skype. You pick your stipulations.
Steel cage or first blood.
Well, it can't be first blood, so it's automatically steel cage, since women do not have first blood options. So Mrs. U doesn't even get to make her deal, but she spun her deal. Steel cage it is. Boom shakalaka. We only have one more match here to go, match 8, and it is Rob Marlowe, Layer Brand versus Crip Brand's Suzuki Sakamoto. And just like the first match with Pete Wall versus Almar Wolf, Pete Wall's representing his tag team in a singles match. Almar Wolf's representing his tag team in a singles match. If you win that match, you bring your points over to your tag team. So Jake Bagwell, you might want to cheer for your partner there, Pete Wall, part of Bad Moon Rising. Just like if Rob Marlowe wins his singles match, he'll be taking his points over to Bros for Days. And Crip Brand Suzuki Sakamoto, along with Red Baron, will be taking their points over to their respective tag teams. So that's going to happen. Give me a sec. Get caught up here. So Suzuki Sakamoto will be taking his points over to Access Company. And they already have a crap load of points, so that's going to be a great match. I can't wait to see that one.
Fatal 4 elimination or double points.
Fatal 4 elimination or double points. That means you're going to lose double and gain double. It says or?
Yeah, or double points.
Or double. Interesting. So let me break down what happened. That's the end of Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Thank you for joining me. I'll get a hold of everybody's Skype individually. Pete Wall, Crip Brand versus Almar Wolf, Layer Brand for the respective tag teams. Elimination Chamber or Hell in a Cell match. That means 4 other individuals have to be added to that match. Stay tuned to find out who that is. Layer Brand, Doc Charlatan, the Forsaken Society's very own, and Rob's in the chat, versus Brandon Cuevas, Crip Brand. So Doc Charlatan's going to have to decide if he wants to do a barbershop match or double the points, or a TLC match. If he decides barbershop, I have to get a hold of Brandon, and Brandon has to agree to it because nobody's getting chopped off bald with both agreeing. So MJG, Layer Brand versus Lumber Sexual Stand, Crip Brand, false count anywhere. It was only one stipulation, so we know what that is. Layer Brand, Wolf Trigovici versus Crip Brand, Luke Harper. It was spun a ladder match with the champ. There's no champ, so Wolf can do a ladder match with Luke Harper and an ad of his choice, whoever the hell he wants from the roster that's not already on the card. He can add to that ladder match, or he can do loser becomes the manager for the other person for 4 episodes. So Luke Harper could be ending up being Wolf Trigavici's manager for 4 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
Or the other way around. He could come up for Luke Harper. We have Crip Brand Mord. He's a Crip Brand champion, but it's a non-title match because he stepped up, and it's versus Layer Brand Walter, the big man Walter, having a crappy season here. He lost half a point. That's all he had left today. He lost. So the big man Walter, real player, real industry guy. has 0 points right now, so he has lost the game. Carnegie's Choice, so stay tuned to see what the hell I pick on that. Detective Jason Lake, Crip Brand versus Layer Brand Bishop, Rick Blade, the Witch Hunter. Detective Jason will have to pick a TLC match or a barbershop to double the points. I hope somebody steps up, and I want to see a barbershop match. I want to see somebody get their hair cut off. Hey Chino Cakes, how you doing? Sorry if I missed anybody. It'd be interesting anyway. I think it's kind of cool. Mrs. U, one of the only women to step up besides the champ Minerva, but Minerva already gets her chance to spin the wheel, make the deal as the champion. Live on air, will be spinning the wheel. We don't know what's going to happen. Chaos is going to happen. Anything can happen. We're spinning that wheel live on Friday. Pay-per-view starting at 3 p.m. Pre-show. We got Mrs. U-Taker, Layer Brand versus Sister Miriam of Forsaken Society on Crip Brand. And Maddie it was a blood match or a steel cage, since women can't do a blood match. It is automatically steel cage. So Sister Miriam, Mrs. U, steel cage. Layer Brand, Rob Marlowe, part of Bros for Days against Axis Company's very own Suzuki Sakamoto, Crip Brand. So Marlowe is going to have to decide if he wants a Fatal 4 elimination, or it's going to be worth double the points. It means double. At Supercards, it's 5 points for a win and -4 for a loss. So is it going to be 10 points for a win and 8 for a loss? Stay tuned. That's a hell of a lot of points.
That is a lot of points.
It can go really bad or really good real quick. And I'm going to announce the rest of the card here while we're here for Carnegie's Carnival Casino. Pre-show, we have Schalke taking on the likes of one of my monsters. It's alive, it's alive. Kira Kelly, the former Boston police officer, 26-year-old detective for the gang unit there. The second pre-show match is the Rodeo Clowns on Layer Brand taking on the likes of Steel City Committee, the Crip Brand. Points up for grabs. Another pre-show 10-man Battle Royal match. Representing the Layer side of that Battle Royal is Johnny Cobra. Oh no, not Cobra. Johnny Gargano, Mustafa Ali, Bob the Butcher, Hobo Ezekiel, U-Taker, Mr. U-Taker, Crip Brand side for the 10-man Battle Royal. And the thing about the Battle Royal, nobody loses points. It's all gamed. You can't lose.
Oh, wow.
So nobody's going to lose points in a Battle Royal. You're only going to gain your 5 points. So Crip Brand, we have EC3, Johnny Cobra, Cobra Kai Never Die, Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, the Bastage, and Brandon Ace, former Monster Factory Wrestling World Champion, just losing his belt recently in a triple threat to TJ Toad this week. But he's getting a chance in the Battle Royal. Can he beat the other 9? Stay tuned. And then I just went through the stipulation matches for Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Singles matches for titles. We have number 2 overall tag team for both brands is the House of Pain Express, Cypress Dog and Real Lethal, 2 monsters, taking on the champs, Blood Money, which is Rob A. Machete and Randy Allen, father-son team. And they are one-time champion, defending their titles once. Can they defend it for a second time? Stay tuned. Friday, we're all going to find out together. World Championship match, number 1 overall contender, number 1 overall, most amount of points for both brands is Adam Cole, baby. Adam Cole versus the champ, brand new champ crown, has to defend it right away. Same week, won it. Now he's got to defend it. The champ, TJ Toad.
Wow.
One-time champion, 0 title defenses.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And last but not least is Women's Championship match. First time ever in Monster Factory Wrestling history. We have Sunshine Marigold, Blaze McCoy's daughter, the hippie gypsy herself, number 1 overall women's contender with the most points from both brands, Sunshine Marigold, versus the champ, the 3-time champion, the Mighty Minerva. So we'll be spinning the wheel, making the deal for Sunshine Marigold versus the Mighty Minerva. Mighty Minerva will get to pick the stipulation if it lands on a double stipulation on the wheel. Mighty Minerva defended her title once already. So there's the breakdown for the supercard. How many matches that make? We got 14 matches lined up for you during the supercard. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. And thank you for joining me. Peace. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I'll get a hold of everybody
I have one cat here.
for the stipulations.
One cat here.
Lloyd and Harry.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.